Hello, and welcome to Adventures in the Unknown. Story time with Ricky. I'm your host, Ricky. And today, I am reading you some stories from my book that I published myself, called Ricky's. Now, this book I bought about Hi Queen of Crazy. Are you well? I bought about 3 years ago, and these were written about 2 to 3 years ago. Hello, second viewer. Today I'm reading a book published by me. This is, of course, Adventures and the Unknown, Story Time with Ricky. Yeah, she did come to my kitchen today. This beautiful home. I'm very well. I'm looking forward to reading this amazing book to you all. Thank you for asking, Crystal. But shh. So yes, it never used to look like this. It used to be a lot nicer. It's gone through a lot in its life. As you can see, it's filled up with mostly rubbish. But somewhere in this book, okay, my watches have gone down to 1 now, which is a shame. But never mind that. Never mind that now. Never mind that. I'm going to give it a minute, just in case anyone else wants to join. Before I start reading, I will let you know the names of the stories first. There's no poems in this one. It's just stories. I did find another story in the book, which is a bit of a special. My diary. Yes, this is my diary. But it's not really a diary. It's just a list of fun readings. Okay. Fine. I'll just read out the first. This has got a first little page of what this book is all about. I'll read it to you now. Oh well, they can watch it tomorrow, can't they? I'm sure there'll be more videos I'll do live streaming. This is the little story, not story. This is just a little bit about what the book's about. It says this is from the book. Okay, it says, hello. This is a very special book with lots of exciting stories in it, so you have to take very, very good care of me because I am timid. Hi, I hope you will be my friend and come on lots of adventures with me and your friends. So please have fun with me as I take you on lots of amazing adventures of fun and chicken nugs. The little guy. Let's see if I can get that in a shot here. See if you can. This is a very special book. Can you read that? Okay, just wait. Trilogy 26. There's many stories, actually. I hope you're sitting comfortably with a jug of milk. Okay. Story number 1. is called the Magic Paintbrush. Once upon a time, there was a boy, and his name was Joffrey. And he went to school with all of his best friends, and his pencil case was a very special one because it didn't have only pencils and pens. Very nice. Hello? Hello, Peter Cox, my father. Inside of it, oh no, it had something else in it. It was a paintbrush, a magic paintbrush, that when he paints something with it, it comes to life. Once he drew a cat because he was all alone one day, and you guessed it, the cat came to life and now lives with him, his mum and his dad, and he called the cat Timbo, the cat. One day he was at school. Why don't you do it like this so you can read along with me? No. One day he was at school and he was doing some art and thought to himself, I need a new bike. But he wanted the fastest bike in the world, so he drew one that went 200 miles per hour. And from then on, he got to school very, very quick indeed. So quick, in fact, he was always 4 years early for school, which means he'll do very well indeed. One day, he was in class, and one of the other kids that he didn't quite like was getting on his wick. So he got his paintbrush out and painted a beautiful picture of a lioness looking after her cubs. And it came to life, and thought that this boy was an attacker, and she ate him all up. After this happened, the paintbrush got taken away and was never seen again. The end. Juice, okay. I can't wait for ToeCon. Me neither. I'm getting my toes all ready. Did you like that story? I thought it was very good. I wrote that myself. Story 2. The Little Spoon. And as you can see there, oops, I drew a long spoon. But anyway, I'll read it to you now. One day, can we meet Timbo at ToeCon? Yes. It's actually the name of my big toe. Story 2. The Little Spoon. My hair. Good Lord. Anyway. Thank you. Yes, the Little Spoon too. Let me see if I can find him. Here he is. Thank you. This is a little spoon. The little spoon that could. Story 2. The Little Spoon. One day there was a little spoon on the little corner shop shelf. On the little corner shop shelf. Looking happy to himself. And one day he said to himself, I want to get a job somewhere where I will be a useful spoon. A very useful spoon, and do very well, and maybe one day become the king of it. Hello, Peter. And one day become the king of it. So he looks in a local spoon paper for new jobs. He looked through 10 pages and they were all a load of rubbish. But the next day, he done the same thing as the last. And then, just as he was about to give up, he saw it. The perfect job for a spoon like him. It's my beard spoon now. The job was for an egg cracker. Yes, I will for the next story. 1 second. One second, that's a good enough spoon pen. Get away, cat. Okay. I'm back now. Anyway. Whew. Okay, he was looking for a job. And he saw one that was good. Oh, good. Crizzle Crazy says, I have a spoon under my bed. His name is Mr. Spoony. And my one is called the Magic Spoon. The Little Spoon. Oh no. Anyway. He thought it was a perfect job for a spoon like him. And the job was for an egg cracker. So he said to himself, I'll go for it. So he called 090-111-05011 and asked about the job and said that he thinks he will be very good for the job indeed. The man said, why do you think that then? Spoon said, because I am an actual real life spoon and I have cracked many an egg in my time. Oh, we should get them all together one day. It's a spoon con. I'm a spoon, you're a spoon, we are all spoons. Enough of that. I've cracked many an egg in my time, and I know everything there is to know about it. So the man said, okay, come on down to my office tomorrow, and we will have a chat. About it. The spoon said, okay. Sounds great. What time should I come? About 4 bums past poo. The spoon said, okay then, see you poon. And he went along the next day and cracked an egg and got the job and cracked happy ever after. The end. Mwah. Same place, same time. Anyway, It's time for Mr. Spoony to go away now. Everyone say goodbye, Mr. Spoon. Come on, guys, say goodbye to me. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Who are you talking to, Spoon? My friends. Who? I'm talking to my friends on the internet. Bye. Okay. That's very nice. Story 3 is called The Two Little Girls. Nothing weird. Once, a long time ago, there lived 2 small children, and they were of the girl kind. Lucky cat. They were of the girl kind. One of them was called Omelie and the other Tethany. One day, the 2 of them were taking a walk in the Wood of Doom. Omelie fell into a massive puddle of slime. Tethany got very scared at that moment. She said to Omelie, "Can't you just eat the slime and you'll be free from it?" Omelie said, "Okay, I will try to eat it." So she tried to eat it all, but it made her feel so sick. Omelie said to Tethany, "What else can I do?" Tethany said, let me think. I know, you could do massive stinky farts and fly out of it. So Omelie pushed so hard that it looked like her eyes were about to pop out of her head. Oh, and I've done a little drawing there of the little fellow. But she kept trying, and all of a sudden the biggest fart came out of her bum, and she flew out of the puddle and back to her family in the sky. The end. I'm not sure if there's any more, actually. Now there's one more. There's one more story. If you can all handle that without getting too excited, just to find it in my book. There we go. Story number 5, even though it says 4. The hot sausage. Part 1, because there's only one part. The hot sausage. One time, there lived a small cold sausage. One time, thank you, Queen of Crazy. I can't wait either. Oh. Jesus Christ. One time, there lived a small cold sausage that needed a home. It had no friends, it was all alone, and his name was Sexy Sausage. And one winter's day, a girl came, and her name was Lola. She was nice. Yes, I will. She smelled a lot, but Silly Sausage didn't mind at all and went home with her. And oh no. Then they had pretzels with extra salt on top. She gave him a hug. Then he was hot. The end. I don't know what. I don't remember reading that one. Okay, I think I have one more story in this big book. It's at the front. Okay, I think Queen Bee wrote this one. And for some reason it's called The Abandoned House. This is going to be the last story. And then I'm going to... Dee. Who likes salt? I do. Anyway. This is called The Abandoned House by Queen Bee. Let me just get a drink quickly. Nice. My jug of milk. Anyway, I'll begin the story now. Remember, kids, get your calcium. There were these two girls called Cassie and Cindy. They were sisters. One day, Cindy went on a walk and saw this abandoned house. The house was broken, stinky and cold. She went to walk in when she saw this sign that said, "You're going to die." Cassie was looking everywhere for Cindy and asked why she was here. Cindy didn't know why. Just before she was about to say why, the door opened. Cindy got scared and said, "What is that weird noise?" They both have no idea. The noise wasn't any kind of noise. The noise wasn't any kind of noise. It is a human saying something at all. Saying something. Oh, the noise wasn't any kind of noise. It is a human saying something. All Cassie and Cindy heard was, "Die." But then they saw the person. But he looked bad. Something in his hand. It looked like a knife, or a chainsaw, or a gun. "What one is it?" Cassie said, scaredly. They both said, "Hi." Then the man came running for them, so they slammed the door on him and held for a minute. Then they let go and saw a lot of people smashing the windows too. Eat them. What are they going to do? Next, they thought it must have been a dream, but it wasn't. It was something much worse. It was real. And that's it. Sometimes the stories with the worst endings are the stories that are the most scary. This next one is called Cool Kids. There was 5 people then watching. Who was the other 2? I can't tell who the other 2 were. These are the cool kids apparently in this book. I don't know what this is, I just found it. I'm going to make it up to half an hour, I think. 5 more minutes. Then we can all get on with our lives. Is everybody okay? What's everyone's favourite food? Oh, yes, toe con and spoon con will be a very fun con with lots of fun and convention-ness. Of course, Mr. Spoon will be there. Oh, thank you. Okay, tell them to watch again then. I need all the viewers I can get. Queen Tiff. Okay, this is the cool kids apparently. Lily. She has lily pads coming out of her hand and they suck people's faces up. Makes their faces watery. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Poppy. She can shoot the black bit in the middle of people's noses and make the poppy grow so it can suck their faces off, even hair. Rosie. She can shoot roses out of her hands and it will prick them all. They start bleeding. Daisy. She can shoot daisies and the daisies have faces on each petal and the faces have something so it can hurt them. Swords so it can hurt them. Lily's pet is a dog and it is brown, named Bruce. Poppy's pet is a dog and it is purple, named Annabelle. Rosie's pet is a cat named Trolley and it is a yellow cat with orange. Daisy's pet is a cat and it is purple and pink, named Petal. Here is a picture of them. I'd like to say I did not draw these and I did not make up any of these the characters' storylines. I just found them in this book and thought I'd read it. Okay, that's about past now. I don't think there's anything else to cover. Oh, it says on the next page, this don't exactly look like the dolls I made that but they look good similar. That was Queen Bee's drawings, I think. Actually, let's just pretend they're mine. You've been watching Adventures in the Unknown. Storytelling with Ricky. That's me. And spraying the cat letter tray because they stink. I think that's that. I would like to say good night to everybody and thank you for watching. I'll come up with some more stories. I've got another book. I'll just say that little message was for me. This is a little book, Ricky Cox, Class 4. This is an empty book, an unused pencil, and plenty of pages. And they're all empty, apart from this one here. It says, okay, this is my second storybook and I'd like to thank you for buying the last one called Ricky's, which is a goodbye little message to the old favourite Ricky's. Okay. Thank you very much, and good night. I'll write a scary story, yes. Thank you, and is that Israel? Bye? Yes. Bye. Actually, I'm not sure if that is how you spell bye. Yeah, it is. Goodbye. I do have channel merchandise. It's this spoon and it's not for sale. Bye.